Hello to the world of KOSMEK. Thank you very much for your today's participation in our webinar about our pneumatic workholding products and technologies. My name is Nikolai Pruller and I will guide you through today's webinar. In the next 20 minutes, you will hear and learn about the company KOSMEK. You will see how KOSMEK pneumatic workholding technology it can be beneficial to your machining processes and help to reduce the costs. And you will experience the benefits of pneumatic workholding technology in two of our references. Some organizational points up first. You will find this presentation as a downloadable video at www.kosmek.eu soon. You can ask us questions directly via the Q&A or the messenger directly in Zoom. Depending on how much questions we get, we try to answer them at the end of the season. And for any other belongings, please contact us directly at kosmek@kosmek.eu. KOSMEK is the world's leading expert in powered clamping. Due to the limitation from Japanese car manufacturers to 70 bar maximum pressure 40 years ago, KOSMEK developed one of the most innovative technologies for pneumatic and hydraulic workholding solutions like clamping, positioning, and supporting, and also for the factory automation. Since then, KOSMEK has been the continuous market leader in Asia. 8 years ago, the increasing demand on KOSMEK patented low-pressure technology brought the company to Europe. Since then, we are the market leader in low-pressure technology also in Europe, and the business is growing by 30% annually. But the continuous development of unique technologies at KOSMEK did not stop. Due to the patented high-power technology with mechanical lock, which some of you already know from our first session, it is possible, first time in workholding history, to produce hydraulic clamping forces with pneumatic pressure. In standard workholding clamps, this means forces of up to 9 kilonewtons and supporting forces also in the same level at a standard pneumatic pressure of 5 to 7 bar. And as you know, in most cases, this is more than enough for secure fixtures. But the real advantage is you can change to or use oil-free machining centers. But how does this work? Let us have a short review of the mechanical lock technology. Here you can see an animated cut view of a swing clamp. The mechanism works similar in all of our other components for workholding, factory automation, and quick mold change systems. And this video is just a reference of the basic mechanism. The mechanism works as follows. Now you see the clamp in a released condition. When bringing pressure to the clamp, the pressure expands in between the green standard piston and the brown high power piston. When supplying pressure to the clamp, the green piston is moving down and starts the swing action. Then once we have completed the swing action, we start the vertical action where the brown high power piston is moving up. Here you can now see the piston is going up, the steel bars are getting pushed inside of the rod and the brown piston. And here we are generating 3 times higher clamping forces and up to 7 times higher holding forces. In this condition, the clamp is totally locked. When using pneumatic clamps, here you get even holding forces at 0 bar when you remove the total pressure supply. When we are releasing, the brown piston is pushed down again and the green piston moves again. So the mechanism is opened and the clamp is in a released condition. Let us have another look at the video. So here we are now seeing we're supplying pressure, the green piston is moving and swinging. Then we are in a vertical action where the high power function is coming and the high power piston is pressing the steel bars. Once more, we are releasing and now we are in a released condition. When looking at it, for an example, a pneumatic swing clamp, the high power mechanism brings the following effect. A standard swing clamp with a cylinder diameter of 63 mm supplies a clamping force of 0.72 kilonewtons at 5 bar pressure. With high power mechanism, we increase the pneumatic clamping force up to 3 times to 2 kilonewtons at all. At the same time, you can push against the lever with machining forces of up to 5 kilonewtons, which is more than 7 times higher than with standard pneumatic clamps. And this is the main point why you can use KOSMEK pneumatic technology on machining centers and avoid hydraulic clamping. The main benefits in a nutshell. You need less workload. The installation is easily done with air piping since there is no need of hydraulic piping. You can reduce the problems such as fluid leakage and temperature effects when using the hydraulic piping. It is easier, it is faster, and leakages do not pollute your fixture at all. The high power function with the mechanical lock means the holding force can withstand the reaction force similar to hydraulic clamps with the mechanical lock. The benefit for your side is as it enables you for high-speed machining on both the front side and the back face of the workpiece. This means you can make machining against the lever and so save complete operations and additional clamping situations. You, as a customer, can benefit due to change to oil-free machining centers, and therefore you are able to reduce the initial costs at the fixture. You do not need any additional hydraulic unit since you are using pneumatic clamps. The maintenance costs can be reduced drastically due to pneumatic components. The high-power pneumatic systems requires only standard air supply, resulting in cost reductions, since you do not need any additional hydraulic units, and the electric power consumption is reduced by up to 95%, which is also good for your CO2 footprint. The additional benefits, since you're able to generate 3 times higher clamping forces and up to 7 times higher holding forces, you are able to reduce or have the same or even smaller footprint with the pneumatic clamps than hydraulic clamps. You can use smaller clamps and get more space for your workpiece in a machining center. The quality of the workpieces can be increased since we have less distortion and vibration while machining. The holding forces of the clamps is strong enough to even withstand the highest machining loads. The holding force additionally enables you for high-speed machining on the back surface of the workpiece. The displacement of the workpiece is reduced to the mechanical lock technology inside, which results in strong holding forces against the lever. This enables you for bigger tool diameter and faster feeding speed. By additionally reducing the weight of the fixture, the load to the equipment is minimized, such for the SC table. This additionally reduces the maintenance costs and initial costs. And with the product range of KOSMEK pneumatic technology, you are able to equip complete fixtures from the zero-point systems to fix the platen on the machine tables to clamps like swing clamps, link clamps, hole clamps, and many other for high power clamping, also at holding forces at 0 bar. Work supports for avoiding of vibration, distortion, and bending of the workpiece, as well as pneumatic couplers, valves, like for example a sequence valve and speed control valves, and many more. Now coming to the reference stories from one big customer. A customer has bought 60 die-cast machines plus 800 Fanuc robot drill machines. The problems here were that in the first setup, the clamping force was not stable. The SMC cylinders were frequently broken. Therefore, the cutting tool lifespan was short. When changing to KOSMEK high power clamping, the clamping force became stable due to our holding forces, and our maintenance-free technology enables the customer to reduce additional maintenance costs. Additional to that, the cutting tool lifespan is now much longer due to the stable machining force. Another reference from another big customer. The customer this time has bought 40 robot drill machines and wanted to equip them firsthand with hydraulic fixtures. But since the RoboDrill do not have any hydraulic supply line, they would have needed hydraulic units for each machine. Now, after using KOSMEK high-power technology, customer could save over $200,000 just by using the pneumatic fixtures over the hydraulic fixtures from beginning. Thank you very much to all for your time and participation. It was a pleasure for me to host this webinar today. If you have any additional questions which come up to your mind, please send us to kosmek@kosmek.eu and we will check if we can help you additionally. I'm already looking forward into tomorrow's webinar about our pallet gripper introduction from WVA and the possibilities of autonomous machining with the help of KOSMEK. Stay safe and have a nice day, everyone.